last week's prize, the Simply Chamois in the case here. And Luann, you are the winner of this one. So Luann McAllister, you're the winner. You are welcome. Just message me on Facebook, or you can go to my stampingwithamore@gmail, and you can send me your address. But you can message me on Facebook if you want. It's probably the easiest way. Okay, good. I have a really bad delay today. I mean, it's usually slow, but it's really slow today. So if anybody, the catalog, you know, is live now. If anybody needs one, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'll be happy to send you one. I don't have a whole lot of news today. So anybody need one, I will go ahead and send one. I'd be happy to. Okay, Luann, that's good. All right, so today's project's a little bit more involved than my regular ones that I usually do, some really quick ones. But today I'm sharing this little Christmas tree. And I love this Christmas tree. I made one a long time ago. It was a lot taller and skinnier. Hi, Bobby. And so today I wanted to share this one because I really changed it up a bit. And I love these little triangle boxes, and they're so fun to make. And then if we have time, I'll show you how to make a smaller version of that, which is this one right here. We'll see how the time goes on this. I did pre-cut a lot of these little scallops because it does take a lot of time to pre-cut this these scallops. Not a lot of time, but you know, it takes a little bit of time with your big shot. But hi, Teresa. But if we have time left, I'll show you how to do the other one too. And then I just did this one really quick because I thought it was so adorable. But look at this little one. Is that not the cutest? I love these little. So I just wanted to try to see how small I can make it. You can even go smaller than this, but I just made it super quick and simple. But this one is so cute. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So I'm using the shaded spruce for this one. And these are so, I mean, this one's gonna hold a bunch of candy. I'll show you here in a minute. So if you untie that, you can open this like so, but look at, I mean, you have a lot of space for candy and stuff in here. And then you just pull it tight and then tie it again. But these are really easy to do. I think, as far as I know, I was the first person that made it into a tree. But I've seen other versions of these. I've seen some people make like a Santa, like made it red with a Santa belt around it. There's been quite a few versions out there. Oh, now I'm gonna mess up the bow. I love this ribbon too. This ribbon is one of our newer ribbons. It is called the mixed satin ribbon. Half of it is, it has like, it's decorative, and the other side is smooth. Look at that. I'm not gonna fool with it now, but let me show you if you can see that ribbon. It's so pretty. And it ties really beautifully. I'm just being fumbly today. I know, Luann, the bows are driving me crazy too. All right, so let's go ahead. Did you all, while I'm at it, I'm gonna show you these. Did you all see the video I did for these little treat boxes? These are our, oh, what did they call it? Ooh, I forgot what the name of it is. Let me look really quick. I love these little things. They are the cutest little treat holders. And if you haven't gotten that, you're gonna want it. You can use these for every occasion. It's so cute. Anybody remember the name of these? Because I'm going through this whole thing and I'm not finding them. I know, Luann, it's so cute. And these you can use all year round for every occasion. They're so cute. It is the takeout treats. They're right here. It's this bundle right here. And it's so simple to put together. Thanks, Laura. But I love those, and I made one too for Thanksgiving. They're cute. Yeah, they're like the little carry-out boxes. They're so cute. I just love those things. I'm gonna be making a bunch, I know. All right, so for this project, you're gonna need a piece of 6 by 11 inch, and this is shaded spruce. It's my new favorite green that we have, so I use it a lot. And then you're gonna need some shaded spruce, and you're gonna need some 1-inch pieces, strips. And I just cut at the length, I think they're 11 inches. And I already did 2 of them, but I'm gonna show you how, what I used and how to cut those out. Oh, I forgot to tell you too, before we get started. So this week for the prize, if you share the video, please be sure to put it in the comments because I have to go back and check. So what I did was I had a bunch of retired Christmas paper. I have a bunch of designer series paper. And so I cut them all into 6 by 6 pieces, and there's a good amount in here too. So this pack is like, it has Christmas, it has a lot of holidays like fall, it has Halloween. And Mary Rose, you want a catalog? I'll send you one out. I have your address. So I'm gonna throw in the red rhinestones for the prize this week. And then if you want, rather have like this is like all birthday designer series paper, and I think there's a little bit of mixture in here, but it's mostly birthday. And then if you want the birthday, just let me know birthday when I call, I draw your name, and I'll throw in the doilies with the birthday set. So those are the prizes. If you share this week. All right, so back to this. I always forget that. I don't want to get anybody confused. All right, so then the stamp set that I'm using for this is the Bring on the Presents, because I love this season's greetings right here. So that is what I'm using for this one. I'm using our wood crate framelits. I'm just using the star for the top. And then for this border that's creating the tree, I'm using this from the Seasonal Layers. This is that the Colorful Seasons bundle. If you have that bundle, you'll have this framelit. But if you have a scalloped punch or any kind of scallop framelit, it'll work. You just have to layer it probably maybe a little bit closer, a little bit different, because this one's a pretty wide one. All right, and then for the sentiment, you'll need a piece that's 5.5 by 3/4, which is the season's greetings that we're gonna put on there. All right, so I'm gonna bring the big shot up just to show you how I cut out the little border. It's really easy. There goes my plates. So I'm using the magnetic platform. Hi, Francis. Oh, Alice, those come from Stamp and Storage. I love those magnetic they're so nice, and they come in different sizes. There's larger sizes, and then there's smaller. So if you have like a larger set, like this Colorful Seasons one is, it works really good. But yeah, I love those. They keep everything organized Really nice. All right, so I'm going to use a little sticky note to hold this in place. And I'm just laying it right on the edge where these scallops just touch the bottom of the edge. And then we'll just run this part through. And then I'll line it back up. Thanks, Alice, I appreciate that. Then I'm gonna line it back up here. And again, I'm gonna line that bottom edge. And we'll send that one through. So you just do that with, I just did it with like 3, maybe 2.5 pieces. I should have enough there. I'm pretty sure I will. And you may have to like trim this part a little bit. Sometimes I have to trim it because it's not perfect. I'll probably use that one on the top where I can cut it off. I'm going to keep that on there because I don't want to lose it. And then we'll go ahead and do the box. So for this box, we are just going to score this at 5.5, which is in half. And that is really the only score mark you're going to do. The other score marks by hand. So what you're going to do here is I'm going to just grab my ruler and a pencil, and this is 6 inches across, so you are just going to mark it at 3. Just use a little pencil, mark it at 3 on both ends here. And then you're going to need your ruler and a bone folder. And what you're going to do, this line that you scored it in half, that line right here that goes all the way across, you're just going to go from that point that you marked to that corner right here. So it's going to make a like upside down V. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. I love making these. They're so fun. I haven't made one in a long time. And I thought it was time to redo that Christmas tree I did a long time ago. It was a lot smaller, but. And then you're doing the same thing on this side, down to the other corner. And that's it. So it's going to look, I hope you can see the score marks on here good. And then I'm just going to sharpen the score marks. So you're going to see how simple these are. On this one, what takes the most time is just putting on the little, to make it look like a tree. All right, so then it just folds up like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mark the center here. I'm just gonna mark right there. And we're gonna punch that where I am marked. And then you're gonna pull the other one. Make sure your edges meet here. And you're going to punch that one. And then I'm going to mark this side the same way. These don't even have to be perfect. As long as you're close, it'll work. And punch a hole there. And then make sure this one's lined up too, and then just punch again in that same hole, the same. so they will line up perfectly. Okay, so let's grab the ribbon and let's get the ribbon on first. And then you're just gonna string it from the front here. And then through this one. And then we're gonna go through this back one. And then back through the front. Actually through the back of the front one. And then you just pull it tight. And that's the basic part of the box. So let me see if I can get a bow here now. Yay! And then I'm gonna just get my ribbon scissors here. I like to make a really big bow on here because it's so pretty with the bow. All right, so let's get started with the little branches, I guess. So I do have this hanging over a little bit. And what I do is I just cut it overhang, let it overhang, and then cut it out here. And on this one, the first one I did, I used the wet glue. I'm going to use my fast fuse this time, so it doesn't take forever to get it to put it all on. I think the wet glue works better because it won't move, although this fast fuse is really strong. So that's our bottom part, our bottom piece right there. And we're just going to layer it. So here's the next one. And these actually have, it actually has like a little bit of a pattern on there. So that's the side you want to keep up because it is really pretty. All right, so I am going to go ahead, let me go ahead and do this next one. I may need to run another one through. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough. I thought I would, but. And we're going to cut the excess off later. So that's that one. Is everybody still here with me? I don't see any conversation. Okay, so here is the next layer. And I think I'm going to have to cut do another one. I'm not sure. Let me see. You're all concentrating. Okay. And there's the next one. I don't know, maybe I might have enough. And then this one's the next one. I think I'm going to have to do maybe one more row. Yeah, I'm gonna need to, that's gonna go at the top. I thought I was gonna have enough. So let me just cut and just do one more row with the big shot. So I guess you'll need maybe, I don't know, let me scoot this out of the way so I can get this big shot back up here. I said 2.5, you probably need 3.5 to do this whole one, because it is really a pretty fat tree. But I love doing this. To me, I don't know, it is very relaxing to me. Okay, that's that one. Let's see, let's try to get this one right. I think I need another one. I'm trying to get away with not putting another sticky note on there, but I can't. Okay, this should be plenty. All right, so here's our other piece. This one will go here. And let's see, will that one, nope. Just keep on going all the way up. And I should have cut the star while I had that all out there. And then I think just one more little piece. Hi, Deborah. You finally made it, huh? Okay, so I know it looks kind of odd right now, but what you're going to do is just flip it over, and you're just going to trim it all along here. So just go all the way down the side. You don't want to trim the bottom though, because you want it to overhang on the bottom. So that's one side. And then that goes all the way up. Yes, it would. You know what else I thought, Luann? After I did this, I thought about doing like doing the edges, like embossing the edges in white emboss to kind of make it look like a had snow on the edges. I thought about that after I did it, but then I thought that would take me forever in my live to show that. So, but that's just an idea I throw out there for you. So you just dip the ends in like Versamark, and then you can emboss it with white emboss. So there is your tree. So again, I need to bring up the big shot because I didn't run through the little star, and the star is from the what did I say it was? The Woodwards. I like this one because it's bigger. There's another stamp set, or not stamp set, but framelits that has a smaller star, but the bigger one on this big tree looks a lot nicer. So I am, hi Desda. Oh. So we're just gonna run the star through. If you have a star punch, use your punch. There's a lot of alternatives. I just love making these. And then we are going to, I used wet glue on all of this, but I'm trying to use the Fast Few on. The machine is a Big Shot, Mary Rose, and what it has these framelits. They call them framelits. We have thinlits and framelits. It's all these little shapes, and so you just set the part that cuts is raised, and you just set that on top of your paper, and it cuts out the shapes. So that's how I got that star, because I have a star, this little star framelit, and this side is the cutting side. I forget that there are new people too, so just ask the questions. I can answer, or I'll try to answer everything I can. So I'm going to use the little red rhinestones, and we are just going to put your puplets. Poor things. I'm sure they're starving. Then we're just going to put these little red rhinestones. Yeah, I can't live without the Big Shot. I love that machine. And it's so simple. So you can just put these little red rhinestones wherever you want. Yeah, we have a lot of stamp sets that come as it'll say bundle on there, and that means it has either a punch or it has these framelits with it, or thinlits. Thanks, Pam. And then we're going to do I love these red rhinestones. This is my second pack already. I'm using them like crazy. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, you can go on my blog at Stamping with Amore, and there's a place to sign up for my newsletter if you haven't. I am going to be doing 12 weeks of Christmas, and I've already started all my projects. I already have like 7 projects, and they're so cute, I have to admit. I love some of these. It's really hard not to share them now because they're so cute, but oh my goodness. All right, so now let's go ahead and stamp the sentiment, and I'm going to use Real Red. I was wondering if I'd be able to come up with 12 different projects, but I love Christmas so much that it's been easy. My husband the other day, he said, "Boy, you're whipping those out, aren't you?" Because I kept bringing them in and showing him and asking him what he thought about it. All right, so for this one, oh, another thing. Can you all see on this one that I made the little shimmer on it? I don't know if it'll catch it in this video. Oh, thanks, Desta. But it has shimmer, and how I did that was we have a new shimmer paint, and I'm using this little Frost White, the shimmer paint, and what you do is you just put it in a little spritzer and you add water to it. So you can add as much as you want of the paint if you want it real shimmery, or if you want it less, just really lightly shimmer, you can do that. So I am going to spritz this because it's so pretty on this paper. I'm a little bit close, but it looks so pretty. And this has been my new thing. I've been spritzing everything since I made this shimmer paint. Thank you, Mary. So I'm gonna once again just bring up my, actually I can do this with the ruler, but I'm going to show you. Where did I put it? Okay, I'm going to use this one. So for the tag, what I'm doing is I'm just going to score it right on the sides here of the sentiment on each side. And then I'm just going to score like maybe 1/4 of an inch next to it. And it's just going to make it so that I can fold this up. You can do it on your trimmer or on your scoreboard. But then all you have to do is fold that like that. And it makes it pop up. And I'm going to banner the ends of this one. And then I'm just going to put a couple glue dots on each side here. Oh, thanks, Anne. These are so fun. And then it's going to just be like a little banner across there. Like that. Aren't they cute? I think they're so cute, and you can really fit a good amount of candy in these. Yeah, that's just a little tip, Mary, on the banner. I mean, you don't even have to get out your scoring tool. You can just use a ruler and a, but I don't know why this one's being so stubborn. That other one I got on the first try, it's a little bit slippery. There we go. So that's those two. So did y'all want to see the smaller one? If you have time, I can do the smaller one. It is 735. So just let me know in the comments there, or I can just put the measurements on the PDF or on the blog. You want to see it? Okay, I can do it. It's no problem. All right, so here is, I'm using, for the other one, I'm using Poppy Parade for this one right here. I'm using the Poppy Parade, and I am using, again, my favorite designer series paper. And this one is Santa's Workshop. You know, I've been going crazy with this one. I used it on the other one. I'm just going to use the holly this time on this one. But it's this one. And I hate even gluing this down. It's so cute. I hated to do it, but. And then the stamp set that I'm using it's from that new this Christmas Traditions punch box. I'm telling you, this is so worth the money for this, because you're getting 6 different stamps. You're getting the punch. You're getting 2 of the Stampin' ink spots, and you're also getting a clear block, which you need for these sentiments, and they're perfect for box making and stuff. So I love this one, and it's a perfect gift for someone, because the tin it comes in is just gorgeous. All right, so now on with that. So for this small one, you're going to need a piece that's 8.5. This is 8.5 by 5. We are going to score this one at 2.5, which is not 2.5. We're scoring this at 4.25. I don't know where I got 2.5 from. So we're scoring it at 4.25. And the top part, I think, is the 2.5. I don't know what I did with the other ruler I was using. Yeah, it's 2.5. You're going to mark this one at 2.5 at the top, and at the other one, and then we're going to score this one to that score mark that's in the middle again, and it's going to look like a upside down V. And then this one. And then we're going to do the same from this point that we marked to that. And then this point again to the corner. And then we're going to just sharpen these score marks. And then you just push it up, pull it up like that. We're gonna, again, I'm gonna mark here, and we're gonna punch that. And then line it up, and always make sure this edge is to that edge so it closes all the way. Punch that one. Again, I'm going to mark this side. I'm going to punch this one. And then for this one, I'm going to use the Poppy Parade. This is that, what are they calling it? Textured weave. Again, it's going to go through the front. Goes through the front on both of those, and then through the back on both of the left side. And even when you do the tree one, always make sure this opens to the back, because it's a better, it just looks better. You don't want this, you know, to see that. And when you tie the ribbon around it, you really can't tell very much, but I just like the thought of it being on the back. It just looks nicer. And now we're going to, hi Dabberdoo. And we're gonna just tie a bow with this one. I'm getting a little bit better at these bows, but this one's easier to tie. It's not slippery. And that's that. Now on doing the matting part, what I did was I just used the box as a template. So I just put it like here, and I just traced around it. And then I just cut it out by hand. And then I'll show you how I made it a little bit smaller. This is just the easiest way to do it to me. And then on the bottom part here, well, you can, yeah, this bottom part right here, it's probably the best. Cut off like a 1/2 inch. And then your piece will be smaller. So it should fit on here. See, just right. Yeah, Deborah, I love this ribbon too. we have the, what is it? The granny apple green one too. So I'm going to attach this. I'm going to put that one on here. And I have, can't remember what the name of this one, but this is the punch. I'll put it in the video when I do the video, and I'll put it on my PDF too, which one it is. But I'm going to use some Poppy Parade, and we're just going to punch that out. This one goes really quick. And then I'm using this new jute ribbon. I love this ribbon. Even though this inside here it looks like cherry cobbler, it's really pretty. And then we're going to stamp with Poppy Parade. Let's see, do we want to do a different one? I have them all out here. I really like the Sending Christmas Wishes, but let's do a different one. Let's do Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. These are all so perfect for 3D projects. I love these. It's the perfect size. So we'll do that one. Aren't they cute too? And then this is the punch that coordinates with this. So we're gonna punch that out. Fits perfectly in there. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna just put some adhesive along. Put that on there. We're gonna use some dimensionals on the back. Set that on top there. You can even do this in probably garden green, I think is the other color in there. That or shaded spruce. And then I'm just gonna attach this to the front. Just like that. So there they are. See how quick they go? They're really so fun and they're so cute. You can even hang these on a tree. I mean, if you put a little loop on here, they'd be really cute to hang on a tree. Thanks, Anne. I love these boxes. They're so cute. And I hadn't done them in so long and I forgot how much fun they were. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask them now. I'll go back through them again after I get off, and I will answer. If I miss anything, I'll answer it. It's hard for me to watch as it's going because especially with the delay, it gets me all messed up. So anyway, that's it, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will be back again. Thanks, Bobby. I'll be back again next Thursday at 7. Hi, Cindy. Thanks, Dot. I know. You too have a great night, everyone. Appreciate it.